We're about to go on a ghost walk.
Yes, and the little meeting place was this little Billy's coffee shop or sandwich shop, which looks really super cute. It's closed right now. They even sell their own coffee. Hopefully we can maybe come back here tomorrow. This is called the Jailhouse Inn. This is a B&B now. It used to be the old jailhouse. It is now supposed to be the #1 B&B in America, actually. That's what we were just told on this tour. And here's City Hall. Upstairs used to be some what's it called, jails, and apparently it's very haunted up there. There's nothing up there now but just storage, but they claim that the City Hall workers, they will hear things up there and then they gotta go investigate it, and sometimes they'll be pushed or they'll feel cold spells. This is one of the oldest houses in Galena, built in 1838. It is supposed to be very haunted.
It's now an Airbnb.
It's now an Airbnb that you can stay at. The main thing is that the people that used to live there just kind of felt some things. Another woman, her paint can was moved. The one lady, her little figurines, her Christmas figurines kept turning. So nothing too scary, but we should stay there and get some figures. A lot of old houses over here in Galena. This is a very historic town. Also was very historic for the Civil War as well. So this is a very haunted house. This is, I think, supposed to be the oldest house here. Someone on the tour got a picture of something, and then Tim also got a picture. I took a little video of her picture, and then I'll show you Tim's. It looks like the same shape moving. Built in 1826. Apparently supposed to be very haunted. They will sometimes see guys from the Black Hawk War standing there, women standing there. Here's the log cabin. Our family really likes that restaurant. It's like an old-time steakhouse. And then there's also fried green tomatoes down there, which you can't really see. That is another amazing place. It's fun seeing this at nighttime. We kind of lost our tour group. They're up there. I think this used to be a bank. It says First Savings Bank on there. Now it's a restaurant. So there's this bar here, the Cornerstone Bar, that's right off of Main Street. It's supposed to be haunted.
What used to be a dry goods store?
Used to be a dry goods store. Apparently the workers early morning have seen apparitions and people walking through the windows and the doors. Very cute. He said it has good drinks. So this was the old market house. It is now the Galena Welcome Center, and it is a Civil War museum set up there. Back in the day, they had a jail cell in the bottom, and a woman named Mary Ann Miller was thrown in jail there. She was drunk, and as the guy put it, a woman of the night. And that night there was a storm, and the basement flooded, and she drowned in there. And apparently to this day they claim that she is still in there. You can still hear her screaming sometimes or crying. If you go down these back staircase to this back door and you knock, sometimes she'll knock. So I think we might try that later. And then also the women's bathroom is downstairs where the cell used to be. And so people have told stories of being down there and having the door lock on them or hear noises, get cold spells, all that fun ghostly stuff. So we'll see if anything happens. Now we're about to head to our hotel that we're staying at. Here is the little thing for the old market house. Pretty cool. Can't wait to go to the bathroom there tomorrow and see if anything happens. There's Tim. This is a street over from the main street, so we're on the other side. So I think we'll be first coming up on the other side of the Desoto House. Here's the back of the Desoto House. Our car's parked up in there. So if you do not have one of the Main Street view rooms or the courtyard, because there's also the courtyard view rooms, and then I think there's some rooms that have no view. You could also, oh God, Tim just made our car beep. You could have one of these rooms on this side. So we were just in this old meeting room that brings us out to the bottom level in the basement. right next to the restaurant that we ate at earlier, and the restaurant we're gonna have breakfast at. Today's cool. There are all these other little rooms. We almost looked at having our wedding here, actually, to tell you the truth, because we do love this hotel. Oh, there's the old espresso maker that we saw in our little history thing in our room. That is where we had dinner. So here is the old doorway that they discovered where the lady in black was apparently going through. Here's an old serving tray. We read about that in our thing. There's the other side of it. Apparently she used to vanish into that wall, and then when they had to redo this place because of a flood, they found that doorway. This is all in that General's restaurant where we had our lovely anniversary dinner at. Hey guys, so back in the Desoto House. I just wanted to say a few more things about the Desoto House. I do have the Ghost Box app going on right now, and it just told me compelling. So I wonder if it thinks my little story I'm telling you is compelling, even though it's not. So yeah, we just went on the ghost tour, so that's why we've got a little ghost box on. But it's cool because we got some more history of this hotel. I guess in the basement they used to bring a lot of the bodies, especially during the war, and this was kind of used as a morgue sometimes. This hotel is nestled in the heart of downtown Galena. The Desoto House Hotel has been a Galena landmark since 1855. We opened our doors on April 9th, 1855. And the ghost box just said something again while I was reading that. It said generation. Okay.
Generations?
Yeah, that's what it told me. And at that time, this place was known as the largest hotel in the West. And even like our tour guide just told us that everyone who was someone back in the day, this is where they used to stay. Galena today is a different town from the Galena in 1855. It is now a place where people come to get away, yay, and enjoy the beauty of its landscape, the charm of its architecture, and flavor of another air, with a slower, perhaps more natural pace and style. So yeah, very nice historic place, historic town. A lot of Civil War stuff here. There is a resort a little ways down that has a huge Civil War reenactment different times during the year. If you do ever come here, you can do this little historic walking tour, and hopefully we showed some clips in here. I mean, this basically just tells you, I don't think we're gonna have time to really do this. We are gonna come back here because we love this place, but it was just kind of like telling you like the tour begins in the lobby, and then it says like continue to the doorway to the courtyard, and it kind of gives you the history of it. So yeah, if you are ever in northern, I think this is like northern Illinois, northwestern Illinois, yeah, kind of near Iowa, definitely check this place out. Like I said, a lot of history here. This was again where Ulysses S. Grant was from, right? He was from here, or yeah, he was born here. Yeah. And then Lincoln gave his speech over there on the balcony that's next to our room. Yeah, awesome. It's a random little thing as we walk around here at night, the little pasta place. You can get a lot of fun little pastas. Oh my god, flamingo ones. I feel like we need to get that for our anniversary. We had, oh, dog lovers. We had flamingo little floats and everything for our wedding, and we named it Fernando. We had like a huge one and then little ones for everyone's
little
drinks.
Bag.
Yeah.
I miss Fernando. We let him go in the Pacific Ocean. He just floated away.
And then here's a little display showing. Oh, this isn't even open.
No,
yet.
it just.
Oh, this is just like a little information showing you. It's a little local distillery here. Right here's where we were talking. They were talking about the General's restaurant where we ate at earlier. I almost wanted to get that General's Reserve Red, just because. But like, where's that wine from? But I just like the thing of it. Is it? Oh, it is Galena Cellars wine.
Okay.
So I'm kind of sad that they didn't give us that, or like something like that for our champagne. So there's the staircase that the guy on our tour told us to go down. Although I feel weird because there's a car over here. So I'm like, I don't know if we should do it. I don't want them to think we're like trying to do anything bad. But I do want to go down there and knock on the door and just see what happens. So we turned on the ghost radio on the phone. Doesn't say anything's present right now, but we'll just keep this running in the background. Some stuff did come up when we were at the Desoto House. Last time when we were here, stuff came up as well. So we'll just keep this running as we go down there and just see what happens. Tim is gonna walk down. They do say that this entity is kind of vicious or malicious. So nothing happened. Do you feel anything?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay. Tim is really scared. What was her name again? Mary? Are you down here? Oh, we did it 3 times. Well, I did it, he did it. Nothing's coming up on the ghost radio. It is very eerie down here. If we do go to the museum tomorrow, I might go to the women's bathroom, because apparently that is near where it happened. But yeah, I didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. Nothing's on the ghost box. So there you have it. I feel like as soon as we turn this off, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't really get like that, but yeah, I did not. Well, as soon as I touched that door, I got like. As soon as I touched the door, I got like shivers, and I can't stop shaking. I'm gonna get on with her.
Okay, so Tim is really freaked out right now. I do not know what's going on. He normally does not get freaked out. I'm more of the one who gets freaked out and thinks I feel things. I might take a quick picture, but they say she never left because when they buried her, they did not give her a tombstone because she didn't have any family or anything here. So she is still wandering around, unable to rest. I don't think I felt anything, but I do believe that Tim did, especially when he went down there by himself. So yeah, if you do come here, try it and maybe see what happens when you do it.
So I don't really get freaked out of stuff like that. Literally, as soon as my hand hit the door, I just felt the most utter panic I've ever felt in my life.
Well, yeah, and that's what people were saying. It's supposed to be that she drowned down there, so I could see
and then I literally
the panic.
I literally walked 100 feet away, and I'm fine. So I have no clue what happened, but it was the craziest thing I've ever felt, and I don't want to go back over there.
Well, there you have it. Tim does not want to go back over there at all. I will attempt it again one day. Not today, but the next time we're here. So we are standing outside of that one bar and restaurant that we also went to on the tour. Actually, this is the Mexican restaurant behind it. The bar was up here.
It used to be a packing house or a dry goods store. It used to be a dry goods store. And I guess they used to come at 4 in the morning to go to start getting everything ready for the day. And I guess the owner of this establishment says he sees ghosts or people coming to this, either coming to this door or knocking on the door at 4 in the morning. And then if they see, or if the door's open, he sees them come in and goes to the kitchen, which used to be their old office area. So, and now we got the ghost step up, and we have a bunch of weird things.
If you see those little things right there, it was saying something, but the signal was too weak where it didn't tell me what it said. Normally right here it will say what it says, but right in this area is where we keep hearing it say something, but we can't tell what it's saying. It almost sounded like government at one point. So I don't know. We'll see if we see anything else. I tried to show this restaurant a little bit earlier when we were walking around. This is Fried Green Tomatoes. It's won a bunch of awards. Even in 2017, or actually 2018 on Open Table and on Wine Spectator. So yeah, this is a really good place. We ate here last time. I remember this place from when I was a little kid. My parents really liked it. So if we come back again, we'll probably come here. As you see though, it is 10 o'clock at night and it's a Saturday and the town is kind of dead. I think there's some more bars up over there. There's some more people, but otherwise it's kind of dead. Each of the bars that we have gone by that have people have barely anyone in there. The other times we came here, I think it was a little more busy than this. Here's that one oldest house back over there where we got the orb footage. And it told me airline on that for some reason. I can't really see it on here, but it said airline. Now it is working. I don't know what that means, but okay. So there's this one sports Gob's Pub, Gobby's, which has karaoke going on. You can see the lights, there's people singing, dance. I really don't want to show people, so it's kind of weird. But so there is at least one place hopping on a Saturday night, but it looks like a lot of young people and people maybe on their bachelorette parties. This town is known for that. It just told me to poke on the ghost thing. Maybe it wants us to poke the people in there. So here's the Galena Brewery. They do have a band playing, but hardly anyone in there right now. You can do a brewery tour. They've got some specials. We ate here the last time. It was pretty good. Yeah, well, like 2 times ago. There's another place called The Grape Escape that I see there's a band and a bunch of people. Another bar that was over there. So it does seem like this end of the town is a little more hopping at night. I mean,
there's the tattoo parlor over there too. They just opened up.
Yeah, so it seems like this must be the younger people area. This little bar's open though too. That has some older people in there. So yeah, this must be the more area to come and hang out if you want the nightlife part. All the way down the street back to where we started our ghost tour, the Big Bill's Sandwich Shop and coffee bar, which this place did look really yummy inside.
Come by and pick up some coffee tomorrow before we go.
Yeah, it looked really yummy. So yeah, the Desoto House was all the way down the other side of this. I mean, it was only like a 10-minute walk maybe, something. Yeah. But definitely on the other side is where more places are open and more people are out and about. So if you do want that sort of thing.
Well, it also it's also May 4th. So, I mean, it's really early in the season. I wonder if like come here during the summer if we'd be a lot busier.
Yeah, well, I remember the other times we came here, even that bar that's across the street from our hotel was way more busy. Okay, so I lied about it being really quiet. I don't know if you can hear all the people screaming. They just got out of one of the bars and they are going crazy. Seems like people that were partying it up. Some sort of celebration maybe. Something got really loud, so we walked across the street so we could go back by the old historic Dowling House, it was called. This was the oldest house here. Let's go over here where it might be a little brighter. This is where we saw the orbs, where Tim got the one orb moving, and the other girl on the tour, she got the orb in another spot, and it was the same one, so it looked like it moved across the wall. It was pretty awesome. You can see inside a little bit of the place. This is part of it. Looks like this is their little gift shop. Then if we walk over here, this is apparently where people get apparitions and see people in their photos. Oh, it's really dark. So I guess this is probably where the house is more of its historic, where the inside looks like how it used to. And of course, it's a little harder to tell. Yeah, we can't really see that right now. This cool red light right there. Down there's the crazy bars where everyone is doing their karaoke. There's Tim down there taking some photos. Yeah, I would definitely like to maybe check this out in the morning. I'll post some of the pictures I'm taking because this isn't showing up as well in video. So I'll definitely post some of these pictures in here right now. So I just turned the ghost radio on. I hate how you can't really show this, but I just turned it on and it said maximum. And it does say there's an entity present here. Now it just said accomplish. What did we accomplish, or what did you accomplish? Could you give us a sign or a message? There, now you can kind of see it. Facility. Was it built in this place? Did you used to live here? I mean, it says it's still here, but it's not really saying anything out. Do the drunk people across the street annoy you? Okay, it didn't say anything about that. Maybe I will go down there and take a picture of up here, because like I said, on this porch area is where they have claimed to have caught structure.
Oh, well, so as structure as the building? As Steffi was saying, did you build this building?
Yeah, was this your place? I forgot what they said the history of who built this.
So doing another little ghost hunt over at Dowling House over here in Geneva, or Galena. So Steffi, I walked over by Steph by the front door, and as soon as I got by the front door, I got this real weird, like, that tingly sensation of something, and I was like, oh, hello. And then Steph turned around and said, oh yeah, there's an entity present, like literally popped up like 2 seconds after I said hello. So yeah, and then we started kind of communicating and said dangerous facility. We started asking questions, and it said deadly as soon as Steffi almost fell off the step walking out. So I wonder who's telling us that the building is like deadly because she was recording and not paying attention where she was going. But I don't know.
It said to me facility and then structure, and then I was walking down the stairs and I stopped recording, but I was still taking some pictures, and the stairs aren't the best because it's like old stone and everything. And as I like almost tripped, I'm like, okay, I gotta just, you know, put the camera down, stop taking pictures, and just walk away. Then as soon as I started to walk away, it said deadly to me. So I'm wondering, again, you know, maybe this is nothing. Maybe it is something. Tell us what you think in the thoughts. Do you believe in this? Do you believe in ghosts, spirits, whatever you might believe in? Do you think that there's like some energy here from people from long ago, from those who departed? Do you think they're trying to get to heaven or trying to get somewhere or move on? And then even like with this whole ghost radio, do you believe that this could be a form for them to communicate with us? Let us know what you think in the comments. So as we're walking back to the hotel, back on the quiet side, Beyond the Horizon store has some very interesting, fun stuff, kind of like some new age type stuff. You'd kind of see this in a place like Sedona or places like that. And then there are these interesting pillows. We've got some presidents, then we've got some actors on them. Then there's even candles of different actors and presidents. Very interesting. Ooh, a lot of other fun stuff. Oh yeah, I like the keychain. Yeah, and the bride and the groom. Oh, that'd be perfect for us. Yeah, it's a very cute store with some of your typical stuff, but then those interesting pillows and candles. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they have Dave Grohl. I mean, come on. Dave Grohl. They have Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool candle. Come on. We gotta let our candle for our savior Deadpool.
Yeah, as you can see, this side down here is very, very quiet now. Oh yeah, this was the ghost tour that we went on last time. Was this Amelia's ghost tour? And it was a shuttle bus ghost tour, so it kind of took us to some areas that were a little bit like outside of the main part of town. So that was cool, but we wanted to try a different one. They also have the haunted pub crawl, which I would like to do one time. The one that we just did had one as well, where you went to 3 places and you got a drink at each place. And it was like $20 or $25. This one also has a dinner theater. I think that could be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, both ghost tours were good. I did kind of like this Amelia's one that we did not go on a little better, just because we got to see a little more and go inside some really cool places. The haunted pub crawl. Let's see what theirs is. So theirs is also 3 pubs, ghostly drinks specials. I wonder though if you get drinks, because the other one you at least got 1 drink at each place. Then walking up over here, they're doing some construction, but there is this amazing Italian restaurant that's up here. I'm not gonna walk all the way up there right now because this is kind of a long way up, but you can see their sign. It is levels 2 and 3. The Vinnie Venucci's Little Italy, and that is it up there.
Very haunted also.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very haunted. I think we learned about that on our other ghost tour. Just show you some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, this was a very, very good Italian food. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, not badly priced either. I mean, like, I think the most expensive thing on the menu is going to be like the, you know, like 24. So I mean, you know, it's like. But yeah, it was definitely worth it. Oh yeah.
And I think if we wouldn't have had that dining credit for the package we did, this probably yeah, either this one or the fried green tomatoes, but it probably would have been this one because this one had way more options, especially for me being a vegetarian. And yeah, I want to go here, but also now part of our package is that we've got the breakfast buffet tomorrow morning. And then we want to try to maybe go to another area, to like a winery or go to Dubuque. We're not sure yet, but we probably aren't going to be staying in the downtown area long enough to then eat here. We'll probably eat somewhere on our way home. So this little bar that we're outside of right now, I think it is called like Wine Bar or something, is really cute. There's like rocks and everything on the other side of the bar. But we came here before and had a chocolate martini, and it was one of the best chocolate martinis I have ever had. Oh, it's called Jaime's Wine Emporium. And yeah, it was really good. You see they've got a lot of different drink specials. And yeah, it was an amazing place. And they had a little dog that was sitting on the stool.
Oh my God.
So there's our room, the Desoto House. Now it's very dead out here. It is midnight. I think down in the other area it might not be as dead because some of the bars don't close until 1. There's Tim. We just ate at this little place. We just had some sandwiches. They didn't have really any vegetarian sandwiches, which sucked, besides a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What did you get, Tim? This Ember. And we sat right there and we could see our room. What did you get?
I got the beef and turkey. They have like 2 different sizes. They had like the full menu, then the Sensible, which is like a small little sandwich.
Yeah, they didn't have fries. It was basically just kind of like a deli restaurant, they were saying.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, the peanut butter and jelly was a little better than I thought. It sucks knowing that there's people literally right above us, because earlier I could hear them being pretty loud. Which, what we did learn, and we learned this before on the other ghost tour, was that this used to be 5 stories. Now it's only 3. And people who will lots of times stay on the 3rd floor, they will call up to the front desk complaining, like we hear...
They're having a party upstairs. Can you go have them knock them off?
Like we hear a lot of noise, we hear like dancing, we hear glasses chinking next to each other, and they're like, there's no one above you, there's no way to get to the roof, there's nothing going on up there.
I guess the 4th floor were demolished like 60 years ago, or yeah, even before that. So they haven't been there in a very long time, and there's no way to get to the roof. So
yeah. I mean, we can hear people above us, but as you see from the lights, that there really is someone above us, and it sucks that they're still up. No, but I guess them being up, at least we know we could be a little loud, and I don't think there's anyone next to us, so that part's good.
So are ghosts. Yeah,
besides the ghosts. So we'll see what happens. Ooh. Look out our window. You can see where we just ate at. Just kind of crazy. We are doing a little more of the voice box, but I mean, this place is very active, and I have used this voice box in many other places, even at home. Sometimes I'll randomly turn it on, and it's not like this is something that is always happening, because I've done this in many other places, and again at home, and nothing, it never says an entity is present, nothing comes up. Even like other random hotels we go to, it only seems like certain places it will like pop up, and I've never had a problem here at this hotel, the Desoto House in Galena. It always says that there's something here. I don't know what that means. Again, let us know what you think about it. Unless anything crazy happens
over the night, at night, yeah, I mean,
I think this vlog is done. So come to Galena, a lot of history, and do the ghost tour. Yeah,
I definitely actually would. I want to do the other ghost tour on the van one, because when we did it it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
When we did that, they actually took you around, actually had the different devices and different things. They took you to like the different like little cemeteries. And they went to pretty much all the places that we went today. They kind of told you about it and kind of took the van and parked in front of it.
And you got to go into some other places. I mean, no, this one was still some really good stories.
Yeah, don't me wrong.
And it was nice just being like right here and kind of seeing some of the buildings that are right here in the main street area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I recommend it. But yeah,
we'll put a link down below. It was only $18, so it wasn't much or anything.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
And then tomorrow we will continue on with our little journey here before we head home. If you look back, our previous vlog was checking into the hotel, showing you the room, which you did kind of see here, and a little bit of the history. And please subscribe and check back for more videos.
All right, have a good one, guys.